said you have begun to realize that there is a whole mass of conditioning. Enough. What else do you need? Just ensure that the realization isn't half-baked. It must be a full throttle realization. Have you ever crossed a pool of muddy water one of those rainy days? People keep small pieces of bricks at intervals to enable you to cross that muddy stretch. And it so sometimes happens that two of those little bricks or stones happen to be kept quite a distance apart. You are alright as long as you are one of them. Now if you want to reach to the other one, to the next one, you have to take a really full step. When you begin reaching out to the next one, only two things are going to happen. One of the two things. Either you reach cleanly and fully, or you find that you have dirtied yourself badly. If your attempt is total, 100%, you will arrive clean. And if your attempt is 80%, you will find that you are in a worse situation than before. When you were standing, at least you were secure and clean. Now in your attempt to reach to the next point, you find that you have just landed short, and that has its own consequences. Just half of it more, and you would have landed cleanly. Fear and expectation and faithlessness inhibit realization. Don't let that happen. There is nothing called half a realization. There is nothing called partial realization. Partial realization would put you in a very unsavory spot. You will feel that you know, and yet your knowledge would be of no help to you. And it happens with so many people. Talk to them and they'll tell you, you know what, I know my problem, and yet I cannot get out of it. You know what, I realize that I am slipping, and yet I cannot help it. This is what is partial realization. It is as bad as no realization. In fact, it is worse than not realizing at all. if you don't realize, you at least have the possibility of realizing that you don't realize. You at least have the possibility that on your clean slate, now something can be written. But this botched up realization, first of all, keeps you in the impression that you realize, and secondly, it does not allow any real realization to happen. Most people are victims of this partial realization. The strange thing is, they are actually right when they say that they realize a little, because it does occur to them in flashes, in episodes. But they don't help. They only deepen your misery. It's as if you are in the middle of a thick jungle on a dark, moonless night. There is absolutely no light anywhere. And then there is a little flash of lightning. For a second, everything lights up. Everything becomes visible. And then again it is pitch dark. How much have you seen in that 1 second? How much have you seen in that 1 second? In fact, what you see in that 1 second terrifies you even more. It adds to your imagination. It adds to your trembling. And when it becomes dark again, then it is darker than how it was before the lightning. Have you experienced that? If you are sitting in the middle of brightness and suddenly the lights are switched off, how dark it is. And later on it starts to become a little brighter again. So those little flashes actually do not help. When it would flash, then you would only see demonic faces and terrifying objects all around you. You would see, but not fully see. So you would only get more stuff to add to your imagination. They use this trick in horror movies, don't they? All dark. And then suddenly, thunder and lightning. For half a second you look at something. And then it's gone. And now you can only imagine. Now you can only imagine. Better than that is full darkness. Your eyes at least get adjusted to the darkness. They start seeing something. Occasional bright light just comes to deceive you. Don't trust it. Don't trust it. You see, yesterday when we were playing cricket, Sunny was with us. I was at long house, and a little in front of me at mid-off was Alok. The fellow has his own technique while batting, which we call as no technique. So, in a very agricultural way, he was using the bat. Sometimes like this. In one of his attempts, he managed to connect to the ball. And the ball went a fair distance. Probably he got a boundary. So I said to Alok, good that he could connect. Now he'll get confidence upon this very kind of technique. And the result will be that he will play at least 6 dot balls now. At least 6 more times he'll try to do the same thing, which is not going to happen. Because this time it happened just randomly. And so he will suffer. And that's the same thing that happened. So, perchance realization is actually bad for you. It makes you feel as if there is something all right about you. It makes you have confidence in yourself, whereas you don't deserve to have that confidence upon yourself. It makes you feel as if you are doing it all rightly. You are not. Wow, I got a boundary. I must be doing something right. So let me repeat myself. Let me be more of myself. Let me continue doing what I am doing. And what will be the result? Oh, this time you just got lucky. You won't get lucky again and again. You hoiked your bat, somehow it connected the ball, you got a boundary. It is not meant to happen again and again. So you will be beaten, life will beat you. The law of averages will beat you. We all hit a boundary once in a while. We all connect once in a while. And woe to the confidence that gives us. Everybody has stories. You know what, once upon a time I did that. I wish you had never had that accomplishment. I wish you had never connected that one time. You would have at least come to see the inadequacy of your ways. But because you succeeded once, you now keep failing 100 times. The memory of that success keeps deceiving you. Life gives all of us, each of us, incidental flashes of realization. Those flashes are meant to tell us that we do not realize. Instead, our ego co-opts those flashes. We use those flashes to suggest to ourselves that we are all right. And that is why we realized in this particular incident. Those flashes are meant to tell you how much you are missing. Instead, you use those flashes to tell yourself how much you already have. Great is our imagination. The wise man, it is said that when he comes to know, he realizes how much he does not know. That is the quality of his knowing. Upon knowing, he comes to know how much he does not know. Whereas the inflated man, the fool, the moment he comes to know a little, uses that incidence to tell himself that if I know this much, then surely I know the rest of it as well. You must see what is your approach.